Ours was a little bit different than how most of the angel adoptions happen, because ours was closed adoption per the birth mother's request. So I don't think that's the typical way things go these days. So what happened with this scenario, John got a call, actually. I don't remember which one of the staff called.
Called up Carrie, and fast forward here a little bit, we got our bags packed and hit the road that evening.
Because she was already born.
Yeah.
She was born that day.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, what do we do? Where do we begin?
Mm-hmm.
So we had a lot of support from my parents. John's parents live out of state. Otherwise, I know they would have been there as well.
Exactly. Emotions were really extremely high, and happy high. And just knowing, just had that good vibe. Both of us did, that this was the one. This is gonna happen. But still trying to be grounded at the same time.
Right.
Knowing you're taking this big drive and hoping that you're going to come home and complete the journey to parenthood, or begin the journey of parenthood. When we got in the car, I looked at Carrie and I was very excited. Just kept our emotions in check as much as we could, and ended up knowing that I was going to drive the entire way. I wasn't going to stay overnight anywhere until we got to our destination.
So then we were there, and they put us in our own little hospital room, just as if I delivered her myself.
Yeah.
And we were just sitting there waiting, and we waited till I think noonish.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, is it going to be a little longer? We're going to go get some lunch. They're like, yeah, go get some lunch. By the time you get back, we should be ready, because they had to do some paperwork and stuff. So we get back, and actually they called us when we were finishing up lunch saying that we're ready, and we were like, oh my gosh, we're going to meet our baby,
Face to face.
So we get to the hospital, get back and settled in our room, and probably, another 15 minutes later, they wheeled her in.
Yeah, in the cart. Yeah. That's when, we realized that, this could be our baby girl.
And so we kind of had this thing in the back of our mind that they're going to be kind of like standoffish from us, but it was completely opposite there. This was a small town with a small hospital, and we get there, and the nurses were kind of like, oh my gosh, there's the parents,
You could tell in their faces that they had to be reserved, but they were
kind of excited at the same time.
Exactly. You could tell they were ready to kind of celebrate.